いらっしゃいませ。
すみません。ちょっと聞きたいんですが、インターネット契約探してるんです。
わかりました。プランの方はお決まりでしょうか？
インターネットプランの無制限探してるんです。
かしこまりました。では、こちらのプランは無制限で Wi-Fi のみのインターネットプランになります。
うちです。ありがとうございます。
はい。申し訳ございませんが、お客様、日本語で上手なんですが、日本語で大丈夫ですか？
ありがとうございます。日本語を勉強します。日本語大丈夫です。
かしこまりました。ありがとうございます。では、最初の3ヶ月は0円で、4ヶ月以降から毎月5200円になりますが、よろしいですか？
大丈夫です。
では、工事費は0円で、事務手数料が税込みで3300円となりますが、よろしいですか？
大丈夫です。
はい、かしこまりました。いつからインターネット始める予定ですか？
引っ越す。多分、来週月曜日お願いします。
来週月曜日ですね。では、28日でお間違いないですか？
はい、バッチリです。ありがとうございます。
素晴らしい。では、お支払いですが、銀行振込か、クレジットカード、銀行引き落とし、どちらでお支払いされますか？
アメリカ銀行あります。大丈夫ですか？
はい、大丈夫です。
うん、ありがとうございます。銀行引き落とし、もらっていいですか？お願いします。
かしこまりました。では、こちらの用紙に、お名前などお書きいただけますか？
はい、了解です。書き終わりました。
ありがとうございます。Well done! Wow, it was very smooth.
Thank you.
So, Alex, well done. And also, you're almost completing this level 4. You're the one of the fastest growth in Japan Language Factory. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I've absolutely loved this course. It's really fun. I actually work with a lot of Japanese master labor contractors now, and it's kind of fun because I get surprised when I can speak Japanese with them.
Amazing. And I'm sure people curious, how do you actually manage, level 1 to 4? How do you study? Did you start from scratch? You didn't know Japanese at all, or you had actually had some experience learning Japanese, and how do you really manage between work and your study and your private life? So yeah, how do you really manage? And then also my first question was, when you started level 1, what was the level of Japanese?
Absolutely zero experience whatsoever. I lived in Japan for maybe 2 or 3 months, but because I work with Americans, really didn't have a chance to get that much practice unless I worked for it. So after I started working with you guys and your team, it's been great. A lot of being in Japan does help. Getting the consistency of just doing a little bit of work every day, that's definitely helped. And now with my new job, since I work with so many with so many people who speak Japanese fluently, and I have a few Japanese friends outside of the base, it's just kind of icing on top to be able to get what's it called, some practice in when I talk to them.
Amazing. And then how do you manage the work schedule and also your study and, this weekend? And how do you usually put the study time into the everyday routine?
Well, you did a really good job of kind of setting those conditions when I first started, right? It was, hey, you don't need to spend an hour or 2 hours a day going over flashcards. We have the document and a lot of the documents that I go through with you guys, it's a natural flow. So that definitely helped. So maybe I'll spend only 5 or 10 minutes, but it'll be 5 or 10 minutes every day. And if I'm going on the weekend, I mean, it's fun. It's fun being able to speak with people. So it makes practice a little bit easier. It makes class a little bit easier.
Amazing. And then when you actually arrived in Japan, you were supposed to stay 1 or 2 years. And now ending up, you're going to actually stay maybe total 5 years plus.
Yeah, it'll be about 5 years. I'm really excited. I never thought that would happen to me.
Amazing. And now it's like 2025. A lot of foreigners want to, travel to Japan. And I'm sure a lot of American people also like even considering even want to stay longer. And you're living already, 2 3 years. It's already kind of dream life that you have is for them is a very like 3 4 step ahead. So how's the life every day if somebody never visited Japan or wanting to even stay longer as American? What's the differences for you?
So I live about an hour away from the Tokyo area, so I'm pretty well connected to where everything is. As far as Tokyo is concerned, and it's a very I don't know, it's very friendly, it's very peaceful, it's very convenient. I never have a problem getting anywhere in Tokyo. I don't know, I love it. People are friendly. I can't say enough positive things about it. It's kind of been a perfect experience for me.
And this, every year, I'm sure you're really making progress in, learning Japanese and the communication in Japanese. Do you see any like differences, even the interaction wise, or like relationship with Japanese, or even explore Japan? Do you see the differences from the beginning? Well, I'm sure you are using Google Translate most of the time, the first 2 to 3 months.
I definitely was. I had this really fun experience, and this was before now in Kyoto, where I was talking very briefly. It's much farther along now, but I was talking very briefly to somebody as a vendor, and there was a lot of tourists over there. And I said, "Oh my God, this is so much better. This is great being able to to speak to somebody and not have to kind of force my way through English. It's great. Like it's a lot easier for people to open up when they can speak their own language."
Amazing. And then this year you have some changes, right? You're gonna move different house, or you have a different contract with your current position from the previous time. And what's gonna be the challenge this year, or some exciting like changes this year?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, because of the new work contract and everything's kind of changing around where I'm living. I'm gonna get to move off of the American base, and I'll be completely with the Japanese economy.
Wow. Are you searching already the location or houses or anything?
Yeah, I've been searching for about a month or two. Work has had its busy moments, right? But luckily I've had class with Chihiro a few times, and we've kind of walked through a few scenarios, and it's definitely helped. There were a few realtors who weren't as comfortable with English, so if
Mm.
I could ask something in Japanese, a lot easier. Like, oh, yep, yeah, maybe don't do this.
Amazing. So where would you like to move?
Yeah, so it's not quite the Yokohama area, but it's pretty close to Yokohama. It's a pretty
Mm-hmm.
decent sized city named Machida.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's something that's kind of close to Tokyo, close to work, close to Yokohama. It's the goal.
Amazing. Yeah, so I'm really excited. When we have the next actually session, I'm sure you're gonna have a different background with a different house.
It's
Amazing.
been really interesting to see like the inside of Japanese houses, like looking to buy a house.
Definitely.
It's been great. I'm loving it.
Amazing. So exactly, you exercised today. That was the internet contract conversation. Definitely, you're gonna be able to use it for sure. Probably like a electricity, gas company. Maybe the to learn the new system of the how to put the garbage. Something like that will be very common when you move to different place.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
the fun part, getting all the utilities figured out.
Amazing. Right. So keep it up, Alex. And then you're actually really ahead from the other students. So you're planning on even continue living. So keep it up.
ありがとうございます。頑張ります。
はい。頑張りましょう。ありがとうございます。